Hello, boys and girls. Venture with me into parts unknown as we visit Babel and his Tower of Games.
Hello everyone, Babel here, and Lonnie. Welcome to my Tower of Games. Today we're gonna review some wrestling games from our collection. Oh wait, let's do our costume change. Pole bearer, mustache, hair, rump shaker, Undertaker. Oh, it looks like we've been turned into Pole bearer and the Undertaker. And it seems like that, the 1-foot-tall dinosaur that lives in a petrified Metroid head, has been transported into this powerful magical urn. That, won't you tell us what our first game is? Oh, don't worry about it, Dad. It's just sand from the moat outside. Yes, where the dragons poop. Oh, he's just kidding, that. No, I'm not. I mean, what's our first game, that? Yes, what's our first wrestling game? Ooh.
Our first game is Pro Wrestling for the Nintendo Entertainment System, developed by Nintendo when it was released in the US in March of 1987. You choose from 6 different wrestlers who are all based on wrestlers of the era. There's Fighter Hayabusa, who is based on Antonio Inoki, Starman, based on Mil Mascaras, King Corn Karn, based on Killer Khan, Giant Panther is based on Kerry Von Erich, aka the Texas Tornado, the Amazon from Parts Unknown is not based on anyone, and King Slender is based on Ric Flair. Woo! Choose your character and face the other 5 wrestlers to win the VWA Championship. Then, defend your title against all 5 opponents again to then face the Great Puma based on wrestler Tiger Mask to win the WWF Championship. This game really encapsulates professional wrestling. Each character has a variety of classic wrestling moves and special finishers. The little details of this game, like the referee, the cameraman, the commentators, and the crowd, make this game a truly authentic wrestling experience, especially compared to other wrestling games of this time.
We begin Pro Wrestling for the NES, 5 broken horns out of 5. What's our next wrestling game, that?
Our next game is WWF Raw for the Sega 32X, published in 1995 by Acclaim.
In this game, you choose from 12 WWF superstars to face off in 6 different matches: 1-on-1, Tag Team, Survivor Series, which is 4 versus 4, Bedlam, the Raw Endurance match,
And our favorite, the Royal Rumble, where tossing an opponent over the top rope is the only way to eliminate them. Does Bam Bam and Yokozuna look slimmer to you? Our WWF superstars include Owen Hart, Luna Vachon, Bret the Hitman Hart, The Undertaker, Yokozuna, Bam Bam Bigelow, Razor Ramon, Lex Luger, Doink the Clown, Shawn Michaels, the 1-2-3 Kid, and Diesel. Wow, what a lineup! The 32X version has a secret boss character named Quang. The game also has a rotating cast of referees and commentators. Is that Gorilla Monsoon? Why, yes it is. He was the best. No WWF game is complete without finishers, and all the classics are here. Yokozuna's Banzai Drop, Bret Hart's Sharpshooter, and The Undertaker's Tombstone, to name a few.
This game is great. A fantastic roster of superstars and variety of match modes give this game lots of replay value. We give WWF Raw for the Sega 32X 5 broken horns out of 5. What's our final wrestling game, that?
We're going with another WWF game. This one is from the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. WrestleMania the arcade game, which released in 1995.
This game is very different from other wrestling games. What, big giant sweaty men aren't beating the crap out of each other? No, they still are.
You still fight in the squared circle, but now there are added KO meters, and once they're empty, you're out. Occasionally you'll come across a second wind, but otherwise the wrestler is immediately pinned. WrestleMania the arcade game is WWF to the most extreme. Moves are overpowered and super exaggerated. Yokozuna has water buckets and throws salt in your face. Undertaker summons dark spirits from his fingers and uses a tombstone to hit you with. Razor Ramon's hands turn into blades. Doink has giant hands, shoes, hammers, and electrical buzzers. And there are so many more off-the-wall moves.
During this insanity, we have the legendary commentator Vince McMahon yelling play-by-play and match introductions. Let us be clear, commentating is the only thing we admire this man for. Otherwise, he could go swim in the Dragon's Moat. This game is pure wrestling mayhem, and if you like the 90s era of WWF, then this game is a must-play. We give this insane rock 5 broken horns out of 5. We would like to thank you all for stopping by for our wrestling game review. We'll see you next time. Alright, now that that's over with, you got to talk about something. How long did you spend on your Viking costume? Well, I don't know. Half hour? Half hour? Good Lord, I spent like 6 hours on my costume and this damn hat and these gloves and this tie. And do you realize how long it took me to get dirt from the Dragon's Moat? I almost got burned like 15 times. Goodbye, everybody. And furthermore,